Out of the Blue is a great song for the month of October because of its mournful tone in C minor. If we look at the key signature, we can see that every B is flat, every E is flat, and every A is flat in this song. So the left hand starts with a C chord, which we've learned since level 1. Then it's a G chord, back to C chord, and G chord. All right, so you should write those in. We have a C chord, a G, a C, and a G. In the second line, we play the C chord as a blocked chord, and then we move. This is an A, but remember all the A's are flat, so this is an A flat chord. Make sure you get the flat in there. Back to C chord, and back to A flat chord. Okay, so what that is going to look like is C chord, A flat chord, C chord, A flat chord. Then in the third line, starting in measure 9, we have C chord, A flat chord, down to F chord, and up a step to G. For some of you, this may be the first time you've played that particular chord progression. C, A flat, F, and G. But some of our songs in Let's Quest have that exact same chord position. Once you've learned the first 3 lines of Out of the Blue, you've learned all the chords that you need for the rest of the song. So practicing these first 3 lines is very important. When we get down to line 4, this is exactly the same thing we've played in line 1, except it's printed an octave higher. You'll see the left hand is actually playing middle C and G. It's in the treble clef, and the left hand can play in the treble clef. It just means that the notes the left hand are playing are middle C and above usually, and it's easier to write those notes in the treble staff than in the bass staff. So we're going along in that last line and the top of the next page until we get to this red line right here. I put this red line because this is where it changes. So I have the same red line in the first part. We get to here, and this is the ending for the first time. When we get to here, we move both hands up an octave, and we go along just the same we've already learned until we get to this red line. This is the ending for the second part. And then the last part, this is the same as the beginning, again, except it's even an octave higher. I love how the composer writes these notes up higher, and it gives you a chance to read both hands in the treble clef. But then we have this ending here at the end. So that is the tricky part that we will get to in just a bit. But first, I'm going to put the camera up above, and I am going to play the piece. Here we go. Out of the Blue. Okay, so on that very last one, we are 8 VA from where it's written right here, and we have way up here. You know, I goofed when I told you that they were both an octave higher. At measure 25, it's only going to be the right hand. That's 8 VA. So I am taking my music right here and changing that. Sometimes they write both hands 8 VA, and when I was coming back and looking at it, but it is only the right hand. So measure at 25, your left hand will be right here, the C above middle C, right where it's written, and the right hand's only an octave higher. I know I played it there the first time through. So we have this 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and B, F. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and low C. All right, that's the slow version. It doesn't go very fast. Moderately is about but don't go too fast until you know where your hands are moving around and that your right hand knows its melodies. So take your time, really work out those notes. Almost every student learns how to play C major and C minor in their first year of piano. So these notes shouldn't be difficult to learn, but putting them with chords that move can make it just a little trickier. I really love this song. I hope you enjoy playing it.